Hello everyone. I'm so excited to be joining Miranda and Laura today for Scrap Madness. I'm going to be creating a layout based on the sketch that you saw at the beginning of this video. That sketch is from the Vicki Boutin blog, and I saw it Artfully Creative, if you follow her. She did a gorgeous layout based on the sketch, and I saved the sketch and said, oh, I'm using that. So we're going to be playing with lots of Vicki Boutin products. I have been really drawn to these products lately. I do have quite a few of her collection and lines, and I've just been having so much fun playing with them. So I'm going to use this circle stencil, and I'm going to create lots of little circles. This is using the Chunky Iridescent Glaze. That is the newest glaze that she has out. And it's so pretty. It has these huge chunks of glitter in it, and it's fabulous. So I added lots of glittery circles to this layout, and then I set it aside for about 24 hours till it was thoroughly dry. I used Close to My Heart craft paper, and it did warp quite a bit, so it's not something I think I would use again for a mixed media layout. Next, I'm using art crayons. These are Vicki Boutin art crayons. Initially, I thought I'd use my life-changing brushes with them, but they didn't really work. I mean, they did kinda, but I think I get better results with art crayons when I just go back to my stencil brushes. So that's what I'm going to use today. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stencil brush and the art crayons, and I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to color all of these circles. This is the warm colors of art crayons, and I think I used just about all the colors, almost all the colors, because these are the colors I want to use on my layout. So I'm just smushing it down on my Tim Holtz mat and then picking the art crayon up with my stencil brush, and then using the stencil brush to spread that color just within my circles that I have stenciled on this page. And you can see how beautiful these look. Now, you'll notice on that one at the bottom that after I put the art crayons on, I went ahead and got a baby wipe because I wanted to make sure that my plan was actually going to work, and it totally did. So I'm starting by just coloring in all of these circles, and then when I'm finished with all the circles, they're all colored in, I'm going to come back in with a baby wipe, and I'm just swiping the baby wipe over the circles, and what that does is it makes those iridescent circles pop. It adds all the shimmer back to them. It just takes that top layer of art crayon that was on top of the texture paste. It removes it all so that you get this lovely iridescent circles. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to map my photos. I have cut my photos down a little bit, so I have two photos here. They were 3x4, but the one I cut into a square instead of a rectangle. Now there's this gorgeous like triangle element on this layout, and this is how I'm going to do this triangle element. So I found the middle of my 6x8 paper, and I'm just going to crease it right there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one end of the paper right on the corner, the other end where that crease is, and that's going to give me this beautiful triangle that I can use. Just very careful, and you get this really nice triangle. I don't know that this would work with a 12x12 sheet of paper, only because you need to have that ability to kind of swing it and make it diagonally, but with the 6x8 paper and this particular idea, it worked really well, and I got a really nice even triangle for my page. I'm going to follow the sketch pretty closely, not perfectly, but just pretty closely. I wanted to use this rainbow paper for a nice pop of color. All the colors that I put in my background are on this rainbow paper, and I thought it was just a really nice way to showcase it a little bit. You can see here how badly that craft paper warped, so we won't be using that for mixed media layouts again, but it was worth a shot. Definitely worth trying anyway. I'm going to use this little strip at the bottom. I'm going to put it at the bottom to kind of pull some of that color down so the color is throughout the page and it's not just right there on the top. And I'm going to go ahead and ink everything on this layout with Vintage Photo Distress ink. So what I'm going to do here is I decided I wanted to pop one of my photos up. So I had some fun foam to the bottom and put some Nuvo Deluxe adhesive down so that it would stick real good. And now it's just time to embellish. I'm going to start my embellishment by adding that strip of paper to the bottom of my layout. And I'm going, oh wait, no, I'm going to do my journaling. That's right, sorry. Okay, so now that I have my journaling done and my layout dated, I'm going to go ahead and do that strip at the bottom and kind of look through my embellishments and decide what I want to use. So I have not made a lot of layouts with this collection. I think this might have been second or third, maybe. So I really have a lot of things that I can choose from. I love the idea of this heart and this little strip sticker that says everything about you, so that when you put them together on the layout, it kind of says, kind of like, I love everything about you. That's kind of what I was thinking that I wanted to do. I wanted to add love with that strip sticker, but love was, I didn't have like a small alphabet or anything, so I decided that that would be a nice way of doing it so that you kind of got the idea of what I was trying to say. So I'm just going to trim that strip off, and you can see right away how that like just pulls your eye through the entire layout, and I think that that was a really great idea to add that strip at the bottom. I'm just going to pop dot up this sticker. I think this is the thin foam adhesive by Creative Memories. And then I found these white, look at those white hearts. So those are on the sticker sheet, and here's the thing. Those white hearts are the bomb. They popped off that craft cardstock, and they just like pulled everything together. So I'm going to use a lot of them. I love that little tab, and I'm going to add that at the bottom. And now I'm just going to stick down all the different die cuts and elements that I had chosen for this layout, and then see if we need any more extras. So you can see how those gorgeous white hearts kind of pop off the page, and I love the clouds. I'm going to add this cheese sticker, and I'm going to pop it up because that smile of hers right there needed a cheese sticker. Like totally, it needed a cheese sticker. So I'm going to go ahead now and grab my sticker book, and I'm just going to see if there are any kind of phrases or things that I really want to use, things that really kind of help to tell my story. There were a couple that really just helped me tell my story, and I wanted to make sure that those were definitely included into this layout. And in case you haven't noticed yet, while my texture paste was drying, I went and got my nails done. Yep. So, if you were thinking at the beginning of this video, that girl really needed a new manicure, I got one in between. And that's going to complete this layout for today. Be sure to head over and check out Miranda and Laura's layouts. And I'm so glad. Thank you so much to them for asking me to participate and join in. It was a lot of fun. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.